What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know a lot of you have been waiting for the next progression video for the Paladin, so here it is. Let's get started! Let's first check the stat distribution for the Paladin. This is very straightforward, and as you all know, I am putting all of my points in the vitality stat since we are a tank Paladin. As of the moment, our vitality is at 778 and we already have a 1.2m HP. My next goal is to surpass the 1k mark for the vitality stat in the next progression video and to at least double my current HP. Now let's go to the equipment. As you can see, there are no changes in the equipment as I am still using a mix of white and blue equipments. For the white equipment, I have two active sets which are the GTB set for the additional reflect damage and the Osiris set for additional poison damage. The GTB set is currently tiered to level 5, which gives me a 17.5 physical and magical reflect damage. On the other hand, the Osiris set is currently tiered to level 3, which gives me a 7.5% poison damage, which is also based on the enemy player's max HP. The two blue accessories are my main source of the vitality stat, and these are currently at level 60. For the upgrading of the equipment, I am still at Upgrade Awakening Tier 3. For the refining, I am still at Refine Awakening Tier 2, but I will still try to refine all of my accessories to level 6, as well as my shield as they can give me a huge boost in HP. For the enchantment, I am still at Enchantment Awakening Tier 2, and most of the enchantments in my equipment are from the Frontera enchantment, which gives me more vitality. For the cards, I am unlucky in card drops, which is why most of my equipment doesn't have any cards as of the moment. The last time that I was lucky was when I was AFK farming in the Obion Monster and I was able to get 3 cards in 2 weeks, which is why I have 3 Obion cards in my accessories. For the armor cards, I am using 2 Ultraman cards which I got from the Ultraman Collab event for additional physical and magical damage reduction, and I also have a Marionette card for additional 20% HP. For my costume, I am wearing a close helmet which gives me +3 vitality and +8 defense, Dark Blinder for the eyes which gives me 10% blind and stun resistance. Now I have a total of 100% stun resistance. And for the mouth, I am using the Spiked Mask which gives me +1 vitality and defense, +1% damage to demi-human as well as 1% damage reduction. Now let's check the skills for the Paladin. The skill tree that you are looking at are the skills that I'm using for KVM. This is very similar to the last video, as I have already maxed out all of the skills that are necessary for KVM. For the swordsman skills, I have a level 10 bash and level 5 fatal blow for defense reduction and stun chance. Of course, increased HP recovery is a very crucial skill for the Paladin. I have level 5 provoke just to unlock and max out the endure skill for additional defense. I usually don't use Magnum Break in KVM, and I forgot why I used 3 skill points for that. For the Battle Will and Sword Mastery, I didn't put any skill points there since most of the damage from my tank Paladin is coming from the Shield Boomerang, Shield Charge, and Earth Drive skills, as well as the Reflect damage and Poison damage from my armors. You can see this at the end of the video for the bonus KVM clips. For the Crusader skills, I have level 10 Riding Mastery, Faith, and Guard, as these are necessary skills for a tank Paladin. Holy Cure for a small amount of heal, but I would still recommend to use healing potions instead of using the Holy Cure skill. Shield Charge, and Shield Boomerang at level 5 because I need to at least cast these skills in rapid succession. Level 10 skills are useless if the cooldown time is too long. So always check the variable cooldown time of the skill and check the difference between the blue and green numbers as this will be your skill cooldown. For the Paladin skills, I have Prestige, Shield Reflect, and Defending Aura to level 10 as this gives us more defense and reflect damage. Gospel for additional 10% damage whenever I use my skills. I only use level 1 Earth Drive because the cooldown for this skill is way too long. Now let's check the Shadow equipment. I am currently at level 4 Shadow equipment. As you can see, the Inscription and Pioneer are already maxed out. For Bound, I am using Guard 2 which allows me to regen HP whenever I trigger Guard, and I also deal damage by 16% of the HP recovered to the attacker. For Engraved, I am currently using Shield Reflect 1 because it is already at level 4 and it has a higher damage coefficient compared to the Shield Reflect level 2, and I can only upgrade the second one once I reach Shadow Equipment level 5. For Validation, I am using the Defending Aura 1 as this skill gives my teammates damage reduction from ranged physical damage. For Contract, this is not yet applicable for the Paladin as the skills available for this are for the Royal Guard. For Soul, this will only be available once we reach level 7 Shadow Equipment. Now let's check the pet that I'm using right now. I am currently using a Baby Desert Wolf pet for KVM for the additional haste and physical damage reduction. This pet is good for both PvP and PvE. The Pouring pet can also be used for both PvP and PvE as it gives you additional HP, defense, and physical damage reduction. On the other hand, the best pet for a tank paladin is the Sasquatch as it gives you HP, PvP, final damage reduction, HP regen, and physical damage reflection. Perfect for a tank reflect paladin. The taming item for this pet is quite expensive though, as it will cost you a total of 180k crystals for 6 juicy grapes, or 1 try in taming the monster. If you ask me, this will be my last priority as the success rate for taming pets are very low. And that's it for the latest progression of our tank paladin. Here are some KVM highlights before we end the video. If you enjoyed the content, please leave a like on the video, and if you want to see more future ROX content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. GG!
You're a superhero.